So, get this. Suge Knight, the former hip-hop big shot and adored boss of record label Death Row Records, well, his life has been one hell of a ride, with legal issues constantly trailing behind him like an unwanted shadow. Okay, let's rewind real quick to 1987, where it all began. Picture this. Suge Knight is arrested for auto theft, carrying a concealed weapon and attempted murder. Yikes! This gets him 2 years probation. A couple of years down the line, in 1991, he gets convicted for 2 misdemeanors. He'd whacked a parking lot attendant. Goes to jail for 9 years, but walks out in 4. Fast forward to 2005, Suge Knight is struck with yet more bad news. A bankruptcy this time. Turns out, he's hit rock bottom, owing over $100 million. He puts Death Row Records on the line to fight off the storm, but ends up losing it. By 2006, Suge blankets up a couple more charges. Drug possession, aggravated assault. Subsequent years don't get much better, with allegations of robberies and hit and runs flying around left and right, with him slap bang in the middle. However, in 2015, the bubble burst, the law landed a big blow, and Suge was faced with potential life behind bars. See, he'd hit 2 guys with his truck in Compton, California, and it was fatal. Terry Carter didn't make it. Suge claimed self-defense, stating that he feared for his life after the duo had threatened him with guns. But the courts weren't buying it. In the meantime, Suge was also caught up in another mess, having allegedly threatened F. Gary Gray. For those scratching their heads, Gray was the guy behind the hit movie Straight Outta Compton. Apparently, Suge wasn't thrilled with how he was portrayed in the film, and things escalated. After years of keeping the courts on their toes, by 2017 his health was tumbling down. He'd lost a ton of weight, was having problems with his vision, and the doctors didn't have great news. Now, let's zoom back into his trial. Between all the health issues, Suge pleading not guilty, and heading back to court with new legal teams, it seemed like a never-ending saga. But by 2018, things started wrapping up. Suge made a deal, pleaded no contest to voluntary manslaughter, and the court agreed to a 28-year sentence. So, there you have it. The once famed music mogul, Suge Knight, spent the better part of his life tiptoeing around legal pitfalls. His story is a stark reminder of how we ought to be careful with the choices we make in life. His journey from the pinnacle of success to being locked behind bars is a cautionary tale that stardom isn't always as glamorous as it may seem from the outside.